Hey guys, how you going? Lecky here from ProPhysio Plus. Today I'm going to spend some time, a very short video, talking to you about the hidden reason for your ankle pain. Okay? Now, before I dive into the actual secret, what I'd like to do is revisit some first principles. And the thing that we really enjoy with looking after ankle pains is, apart from the initial injury, is just making sure that a lot of your movement and strength further upstream, namely in your backside, your hamstring and your calf, that they're really strong. Okay, your posterior chain. So I'll link to this video, another video that I've already recorded talking about the posterior chain. But for the purpose of this hidden ankle injury, I'd like you to just refer to that video first. Okay? So if we're thinking about your ankle, I'd like you to try and use this metaphor of your bicep. Okay? Now, if I've got something in my hand, my bicep is going to help lift that load up. Okay? But the bicep also has a hand in lowering that same load down. Okay? Now, and if you can just go down to my feet. So if you're watching me walk, as I walk, my heel strikes the ground, and then what's happening is my body weight is going over my foot before I push off. Okay? So if we're running, for example, there's a huge amount of load going from my calf. My calf's going to push me off the ground. My hamstring's going to bend my knee, and my hip is going to thrust me forward. So that is my posterior chain. Okay, but what's putting the brakes on when I'm lowering my weight down off the ground? As my heel strikes and my weight is coming over my heel, it's actually these shin muscles that come and anchor into my midfoot. They're responsible primarily for slowing and decelerating your speed, okay? On top of, obviously, having a strong posterior chain. So, if I'm hinting to you that these shin muscles, so the key one is tibialis anterior, these shin muscles that come and anchor to your foot, they're probably one of the guys that you should really focus on rehabilitating, okay? So if you have a frustrating ankle injury where you always keep spraining your ankle, but you've been doing a lot of gym work, you've been strengthening and rehabilitating, you may not be paying a lot of attention to your tibialis anterior, okay? So something that I really enjoy giving to people who are struggling with ankle injuries, especially chronic ones, is starting off with toe pulses. So if you're sitting, knee bent, nice and easy, I want you to try and just raise your toes up off the ground, and I want you to try and squeeze that all out and hold for a couple of counts and then lower slowly, and keep persisting with that same sort of speed. So it's not about speed, it's all about trying to get up as high as you can and holding, and then lowering down slowly. Now once you get to about 10 of these guys, it's really going to start steaming in your calf, in the front of your shins, okay, which is the idea. So if you're stuck in traffic, you've got this dicky ankle injury, while you're stuck in traffic, just start these toe pulses. Okay, start strengthening those shin muscles. As this gets easier, what you can do then is lean up against the wall. So a progression from the sitting is standing, and if you're raising your toes up off the ground while your knees are locked dead straight, especially if your hip and your back is up against the wall, there's nowhere for your shin muscles to hide. Okay? So if you're doing that and you're really starting to fatigue, you can creep up a little bit and then keep going until you finish out your set of repetitions. Okay? So in terms of the programming, I'm not looking to give you how many, how often. I'm just trying to identify that if you're struggling with a really stubborn ankle injury, have a think about those shin muscles and try these toe pulses. Okay? See how you go. We'll see you next time.